welcome to the club. Thank you for coming to today's stream. Today is just going to be a short little stream, just because I've been so busy lately, but I wanted to hop on here. I mean, I need to do my daily event anyway. It looks like I bumped my camera. I just did some, like, cleaning and organizing, so I don't know if I kinda screwed things up more in the process. Like, well, I say cleaning and organizing. I kind of organized. There's still, like, my, heart-shaped ring light that's wrapped up over there. 'Cause, last Friday, I packed up all of my stuff and hauled it to the filming location, for a video that I did with some friends. And now it's like, I'm still putting it away, 'cause I've been in the editing hell for like the past, however long it's been, like the last week. I finally did finish it. But funny story, the final, cut of the video that we made is 1 hour and 12 minutes long. I was like, oh my god. I was like, this is worse than my rants on stream, because I never stay on one topic for an entire hour of stream. Sometimes I do, but like, different topics with the same topic. And like, we were kind of on different topics. It's just like, there was no way to cut it down. Like, there was no way to cut out the off-topic discussion, because I was like, it's all relevant. We picked too big of a topic. We were like, I was kind of like, yeah, we're gonna cover, the Cardassian occupation of Bajor. That'll be, like, a fun topic to kick things off, because, you know, I wanted to talk about Palestine. That was why I wanted to make it, and, you know, there's a really good way to explain it to Trekkies, and it's just by, like, just watch Deep Space Nine. So you would think that would be simple, but with 4 people, 3 of which, including myself, are definitely big yappers. Yeah. So anyway. Oh, that's a cool highlight. I didn't know that they could do that. They're little cats. Okay, let me look, because I haven't checked out the other hobbies channel in a while. Oh, hey, I love the cherry blossom one. Damn. I never felt like I would be envious of Lego, but that cherry blossom tree is really cute. I've never been, like, into Lego, and I've been talking too much recently. And going through a phase of not really warming myself up properly while singing, which is not good for you. Don't be me. It's also allergy season. It's just everything right now. It's like I can't talk, but my nose constantly itches. And, like, I had actually forgotten until, like, an hour ago to take my allergy medicine for the day. I was thinking, I was like, why am I sneezing all the time? Oh, right. Yeah, that was interesting. Alright, I'm just gonna get this done so that if I want to do any story time today, I can do other things.
Good luck.
Simulation is active. Prepare for combat.
Alright, let's go. Ah! The clouds are coming for me. This is fine. You know, I'm actually quite impressed with myself that, the last couple times I've done this, I didn't die. Of course, that will probably change today since everyone's watching, but... Now what's going... Oh, I can't see the celebration because of the preview thing. Like, I have to have it small so that I can see my chat. That's fun. Honestly, sometimes I don't realize that Twitch has features until I see them. I'm just being real with y'all. I don't know what's going on. Thank you for the fun things, Saliknar.
Level is escalating.
Oh, I can't see shit. There we go. I'm gonna go play board games with some of my Trekkie squad tonight, and oh my god, no! What? Okay, actually that photo's hilarious. It can be giant. No, I was gonna say that's the most cursed one you could have picked, but it's funny because I mean, I blew up that same photo, photoshopped a pair of pixel sunglasses onto it, and like printed it as a shirt, so only problem there is that I did it the cheap way and just used like an iron-on transfer, and then I accidentally washed the shirt without turning it inside out, and now it's a little distressed, but it still works. It's just like, well, I suppose if it ever fully rubs off, I can just print a new one. I have like multiple sheets of the same paper. And luckily, like, I got the borders trimmed down really well, so the borders around the text and stuff aren't too bad. But next time I do iron-on transfer, I gotta be a little bit more careful.
One of your teammates is down.
My shit, sleep schedule almost missed the Friday stream. See, I wish I had that problem. My body said it was time to get up at 8 a.m. today. 8 a.m. And so I was up at 8 a.m. and I did not want to be. Sorry, there's a strand of hair that's bothering me and I'm supposed to be fighting Borg.
One of your teammates is down.
Like I said, I never claimed to be good at Star Trek Online. I hope those mines, there we go. I was like, I hope those mines just explode right on them. Is no one else touching the Borg? Okay, then someone else did. Okay, okay, okay. Oh, I know. It's just funny sometimes because I'll be like, oh shit, I'm doing something while I'm like, my hair is bothering me on the side of my face. I'm like, I'll fix it after, but... Oh no, honestly, I've kind of felt a little bit more confident in my STO playing skills, given that there's a lot of people who I found out stopped playing because they thought it was too hard, like people that I know, and I like offered to give them some advice and they were like, damn it! Okay, that was on me. But I had offered to give them some advice to like play because, you know, I get like, I mean, I don't even really know a lot about builds and everything. Like, I'm not here to... thank you for the bits. But I... Damn it! Not again. Oh, I guess I was the last one standing. Okay, that was gonna happen anyway. Ah. Oh, is the alert not working? Hold on, let me... Once the TFO is over, let me reset the thing. But... Well, because I saw something floating over on the preview, but like I said, my preview's like this big, so I can't really see the preview in the monitor. But I think I noticed a few times ago the bit cheer did not seem to be working at all, and I wonder if there's been a setting update or something. Because honestly, I never check my overlay to update it unless like I make like a big update. I just feel like otherwise it's not worth my time to do. I'm like, no, if I'm gonna like update something major, then yeah, I'm gonna do this. But I like my current layout a lot. I'll probably change it eventually when I get bored. But I'm like, I like my current layout a lot because I feel like it learned from all the mistakes of my past layouts. And so now it's like, it is on brand for Jazi. But it's also like, it's got all the things in a way that makes sense. Alrighty, I'm just gonna go over here. Well, yeah, I just was like, since I haven't changed my layout in a long time, I haven't checked my alert settings in a long-ass time, so I think I meant to check on that last time and I did not. So that is on me once again. Like I said, I have been so busy. Y'all don't even know. I have been like, I spent 20 hours editing a video of which the final cut is 1 hour and 12 minutes from 2 hours of footage. And like 12 hours of editing. More if you count the time that I spent making an acoustic rearrangement of one of my songs. Not real acoustic, fake acoustic, but like I made it with a piano so that it was less intrusive to the background of the video. So I spent another few hours doing that as well. And then if you count the time I've been harassing people for feedback on it, the people who are in it, it's another few hours. But like I said, it'll be a good video. I would highly recommend everyone watch it. We got together a group of people who, I will be real, we don't always agree on everything. There are things we disagree on, but we have a lot of common ground, like more than you would think, given like where I live and what my opinions are. But I'm really glad we were able to find some common ground because, you know, we're all Star Trek DS9 enjoyers, and I think that plays a big part of it. But I don't know, some people didn't watch the show, so I'm hoping that people can watch this video and realize why they should pay more attention to the show. It was kind of hard to target the audience, because I kind of, like, my YouTube audience, I feel like is not my stream audience. Like, I feel like on YouTube it's more of my J-pop and idol followers, and then on Twitch it's my Trekkie followers. So it's like, I was kind of trying to simultaneously target my Trekkie viewers, but also include people who haven't seen it before and maybe get them to watch it. But we'll see. It's probably gonna flop because it's gonna get so, you know, it's gonna get that YouTube censorship. Because I said, I was like, look, you know, we can worry about the algorithm stuff later. Like, no, just say the words, and if it demotes us, I'm not monetized on YouTube yet, so like, whatever. Like, I was like, I've said worse on YouTube, and I've never been completely, like, ineligible for monetization. I simply just don't meet the requirements yet. So, the way I see it is like, it's an opportunity to enjoy it while I can.
Computer end simulation. I speak from experience when I say that fighting the Borg can be a harrowing experience.
I need to find my...
Well, despite the
I need to find my stress ball again. My Pasheen stress ball. I had one somewhere, and I thought I had it in here, but I don't, because my hand is killing me. And I don't know what to do. Okay, so let me check on the alerts really fast when I'm... Can I just reload my alerts?
That's pretty dense.
Oh, well, the sound alerts work. Thank you for that. Perhaps that may have fixed it. Let me see. I'm gonna log into my thing really quick and just do a test to see. By thing I mean my stream elements that does my alerts. Let's see. So it was... Oh, they changed the layout of this. Oh, okay, never mind. It's different when it's on the thing. Your hand is killing you. Stop! No! Cursed. Okay, Okay, let's refresh this one then. Okay, where is my... Okay. Here's my alerts. Let me see what it says if I do... And this is a test, no one's actually cheering. But say someone does cheer. Okay, it works there. It works there. I don't know what's going on. I refreshed it, so hopefully it works now, because I don't know. I really genuinely do not know what goes on sometimes. But yeah. See, what I wish is, like, sometimes I want to reach for this and just squeeze it, but this is a 3D printed Moopsie, not a stress Moopsie, so... I kind of just like... I kind of want a stress Moopsie. Someone should make that. Oh, I also, speaking of squishies and stuff, I have the funniest merchandise thing that I'm gonna be doing at, our summer event with my idol production company. Although, luckily, I cannot actually crush it, so it's thick enough I can't, so... But, I was going to say, I was going to say that I had the funniest thing where, I said I was like, okay, so, instead of just, like, having tips for no reason for the idols, we are going to be doing assign you your squishy, like, alter ego, or your kin, or whatever you want to call it. We'll probably come up with something catchy for it. I don't know, but that's gonna be like one of our meet and greet activities, is like, you can come up and we will assign you from a 100-piece lot that I got of squishies. Like, I got intentionally cursed ones, basically the most cursed that I could get away with, while still having it be, like, family friendly, because this is a daytime event. But yeah, there's like little animals and, like, creatures that I'm really not sure what they're supposed to be, and I'm kind of excited for it. I was like, please let me assign you a super, super cursed, squishy. That, like, vibes alone, total strangers, just like, alright, no, this is what you remind me of. It's gonna be so funny. I mean, it might not be as fun for me as everyone else, because I might be really stressed, because not only am it's like I'm doing meet and greet with people, and I'm the one in charge of the booth, and I'm the one in charge of all the inventory and merch stock, and it's like, and it's, you know, my Square terminal and everything, so it's gonna be a time. Luckily that is not for a month and a week. Luckily, it's not soon, or I would be dying. Not all of my merch is here yet, but I'm gonna have the cutest merch. Y'all don't even know. It's like I'm gonna sell it at the event first, but then it's like I'm gonna be putting up orders online. I've been debating, because I finally got, like, my, all my, like, P.O. Box stuff, like, sorted out. So I'm like, I don't know, should I let people send me shit? But I'm also like, I feel like maybe I shouldn't. Because, like, what if somebody sends me something just too wild and then I can't open it on stream? Like, I have to pre-screen everything, which, I mean, is kind of a normal thing that has to happen with, like, fan gifts of all kinds, because, you know, you never know when someone's gonna put a camera in something. Like, I had to put out a notice at my live in October. It's like, I get people want to bring me birthday presents, but please do not bring them in anything that looks like a suspicious package, and then just leave it so I don't know where it is, and then everyone feels like there's, like, a threat or something, because I'm like, that's a thing that happens in a lot of, unfortunately, a lot of people's, you know, queer events. And well, it wasn't even queer, it's just that I am queer, and so I worry that that could happen. Because people are nuts. Not to mention, in my area, we've had a lot of, like, road rage incidents. Like, and I have so many questions sometimes because, you know, one of the key factors in some of these is that the person gets out of, like, the person gets out of their car. Like, the person who is not the one majorly raging will, for some reason, like, get out of their car at times and then, like, go and confront the person, like, screaming at them. The person who gets out of their car to scream at them, they'll get out also and, like, try to, either try to defuse or argue right back. It doesn't really matter either way, because the result is that somebody ends up getting shot. And I'm like, what? Why would you get out of your car? Okay, I've only been involved in a road rage incident, like, once, and obviously I was not the one road raging. I've only experienced, like, major road rage wherein somebody got out of their car once, and it was not even in the area that I currently live. It's like, it was up, like, downtown in the city, like, in, like, a really high dense traffic area, which made it all the more wild. I guess this, like, truck driver didn't see me, and so I stopped at the light, and I, like, slowed down, right? Like, he wasn't paying attention, and, he, like, went, like, he, like, pulled up right next to me, like, he came to a hard stop and pulled up next to me, and then got out of the car and started screaming at me, and, like, just, like, flipping me off and everything. And at the time, I was, like, 17. I had no clue what was going on. This was, like, one of my first times driving in, like, the, you know, scary downtown area. And I'm sitting here, I'm like, I don't even know what I did that, like, made him mad. Like I said, it was like, if you didn't see me in the lane in front of you, that seems like a you problem. Like, I get trucks have different visibility, but, like, come on now, I was right there. But at the time, I drove a Chevy Cruze, so, like, I was low to the ground, but I was like, okay, this is, like, you making a mistake and then flipping someone else off. It was a wild incident, like, at the time, and, like, now it's, like, what, that was obviously, like, several years ago, and now it's, like, that same incident is, like, where people are shooting people, but it's like, okay, well, if someone decides to shoot you and you're at least still in your car, like, you do have a better chance there rather than getting out and confronting the person. Like, no! Drive away! If they follow you, then that's a whole thing. Oh, wait, is that a throne notification? Why are my throne things not working? Or are they just in the overlay? I haven't checked my throne in a long ass time. I forgot what was on there. There we go. Thank you so much. I don't know what it is because I forgot what I put on my list. Yay. Oh, I know what this is. I was like, what is it? Like I said, I completely forgot what was on there. So is it... I don't know, will it be... will it be here? Is it getting sent to me, I guess? I don't know how Throne works. I've only gotten, like, really small things from... No, actually, I haven't gotten anything from Throne. Everything I got before was from my Amazon wish list that was up for a limited time only for my birthday a couple years ago, and then there started being issues with the shipping, so I stopped using it. And then I went to Throne. So, I don't know. I guess it's going to get sent to me. Oh, and someone suggested 7 months ago some sort of onesie thing, and I don't even know what that is. I don't know what's happening. I will find out. Hopefully it comes soon and there's no issues, because then I will know, and I will know if it's a squishy or not. Oh no, I think I've seen them. I don't know. I swore off buying plush because I was tired of, well, I was tired of my dog stealing them, but I've had to wash. I don't buy Squishmallows anymore because, like, the company did some shitty things, but the Squishmallows I do have, like, I've had to wash them so many times because my dog will just sit and perched right on top of them in the middle of them, and then without washing them and, like, putting them in the air dry to fluff up, they just, like, they become like a donut. Oh, the Squishmallows company? Can't remember what they're called. All I know is they're Squishmallows. I don't know what else they manufacture. They... Can't even remember the name, but they posted a statement, really tone-deaf statement, about Israel and supporting the IDF unconditionally. So, yeah, I was like, I don't need Squishmallows, actually. I basically am like, if someone, like, the only ones I've gotten since then are, like, some things, like, people have gifted to me, and I'm just like, okay, well, I guess they have a lot of Israeli ties, as, like, most companies do. Like, unfortunately, the reality is, if you try to boycott everything Israel, like, it's literally impossible. Like, you know, we have to have some sort of joy in life, and, you know, my little treats from the Walmart sometimes are what brings me joy in life. So it's like, there are some things that's like, you know, you can't fully boycott it. But I do feel like when people say that, like, okay, and you don't need it, there are alternatives, like, it's like, look, it's at this point, because I can't remember the exact wording in the statement, but, like, I saw the statement, and I was like, at this point, I would buy those, like, Marvel, the Qtopia things, I think, before I would buy Squishmallows, because, like, what the hell? But I don't know how Throne works, and I am scared, so hopefully... Oh, damn it, I did not enable, Oh, there it is. Okay, it just took a bit. So it says it's processing, so we will be updated on the Pikachu's adventure soon. And I was trying to send the thank you message. Okay, there we go. It's a thank you message. Here, should I take a... I'll just take a screenshot. I'll take this. Sorry, this is a little funny to me. Hold on, let me switch over to this so that I can... Okay, there we go. So I can make sure my thing is not exposing all my file folders, all my secret projects I had planned. That's the wrong folder. Right, where does Star Trek on my screenshots? In the games? There we go. There we go. Okay. I was just in the wrong drive. Screenshots. Is it showing the on-screen celebration, by the way? And stuff when you do that? Why can I not drag and drop the image into Throne? Oh, I can. Okay. Hehe. I'm sending a I don't launch the game through Steam, so it's in a weird spot. Which is annoying because the way that you have to take screenshots when you use the native launcher and try to avoid all the other launchers, which you can't fully avoid. I still have to have the Arc launcher on my computer, but because of all the shit that Steam's done, I mean, I'm glad my account's not tied to Steam, but at the same time, it's like, basically at the same time, it's like, I just prefer launching from the native, launcher, because then it doesn't have issues, because for years, and I literally mean, like, for, like, 5 whole years, if I tried to launch through Arc, because it would try to default back to that if I ever opened it once to redeem a code, if I tried to launch through Arc, the game would not work. Like, not at all. And I could not understand why. I still to this day don't understand why. It works now. Like, it was eventually fixed, but, like, for 5 years, I was like, that's why I eventually, like, found the workaround to launch natively from their own launcher without having to go through the extra third-party steps. That was why, is because it literally just didn't work, and I could not get into the game. And it took me, like, several weeks at the time to figure out that there was a workaround. But luckily, that was back when I was a little bit less addicted to the game. Only a little bit. That might have been in the bio writing phase, where I wasn't really doing anything except making little stories for my bridge officers. Okay. I was writing something. Yeah, I hope... Salaknar, I hope you like, if you get the message, because I don't know how it works on Anonymous Thread, I hope you like the random screenshot I just attached. to your thank you note on Throne. Yeah, that sure was personalized, wasn't it, Throne? So funny. I am so happy. I hope it comes soon so that I can show it off on stream. Yeah. I really need to, update this, because I got myself some of these things, so, and some of them apparently don't work. Suspicious. Yeah, I'll have to go through this later. I was gonna try to add more, Star Trek items to it, but we'll see. I really want, basically, like, I want everything from the, Troublesome Girl Studios. I couldn't remember it. Is that right? Is that the right company title? Sorry, now I'm doubting myself. Yeah, Troublesome Girl Studios. I want, like, everything that she makes. Everything. And I can't have all of it because, like, because I said, like, oh, I don't need any more badges. I can just print my own badges on my 3D printer. But then it was like, yeah, but I can't make them like that. Like, it takes, like, because they're just, you know, they're designed so that there's, like, the sparkles around them, and, like, it was like, I have to do my own models, and then it's like, but it's cuter as a pin, you know? I did print a couple of badges in pink. I have one stuck to my monitor if I can... Oh, that tape's supposed to be temporary and I don't think it is. Oops! Yeah, so I don't have the arc overlay at all because I just have no reason to at this point. But also because the other thing Arc does is it never stops running, and I hate when applications do that. Like I said, I jump through hoops to make sure that Creative Cloud doesn't run 24/7. I mean, that's also because, like, Adobe's a little bit different matter than Cryptic. But on principle, I hate when things have to run constantly. The only thing that I let run constantly is Steam, is because, like, if I do want to play other games, like, it screws stuff up if you don't. But, like, the GOG Galaxy app and Arc and all that other shit, like, I just... Nah, I don't even do it. But I'll have to keep that in mind if there's ever a reason I need to launch from Arc, because the overlay is also annoying. But honestly, less annoying than the thing. The only benefit to launching through Arc is that I don't think you have to type in your full password every time, because that does kind of get annoying. But at the same time, like, it's a small price to pay for being free. But yeah, no, literally the Troublesome Girl Studios badges are literally pink Squadron. They even come in other pastels. So, like, if you're not, like, 100% a pink person, I think she has, like, blue and purple. And I know they, like, sell out, so there's different things depending on when you look. But I like the DS9 badges the best. DS9 and Voyager, I should say. And I don't know, I kind of want one in pink and purple so that I can wear the pink for normal. And thank you for following. Welcome to the club. Yay! I'm kind of thinking, like, I need to get a pink one so that I can wear it normally, and then a purple one for when I cosplay Sky. But, you know, Sky's a black badge girly. We love to be cursed. Why? Alright, everybody, guess what you can say today? Everybody say it together. Hi, Eric! He's bothering me. He's not bothering me. He's just on my thing. I was like, okay, if you can answer my messages, Eric, then you can give me the photos I asked for. I was like, yeah, you give a oh, cause that's the other funny part of the story with the hour and 12-minute video, right? Like 15 minutes of this video, I think I cut it down to like 10. I had to jump cut a lot more than I would have liked to, because I wanted it to feel more natural, but I was like, nah, no one's gonna sit through this if I don't start jump cutting a lot more, because there's just too many pauses and there's too many, I mean, it's new territory for all of us. I had really not done like a back and forth discussion video before, especially not with 4 people at once. And it was pretty much everybody else's like first YouTube video ever, so I don't blame anybody. It's just like I had to do a little bit of different editing style than I wanted to, which is okay. I know I'm probably the only one who cares. No one who watches it is gonna care, because it's one of those videos that people are gonna put on in the background and not watch it anyway, so all my visual aids, no one will probably watch them, but like I feel like I wanted to have them there just so like it looked like it was a little bit more put together. But yeah, because Eric went on for a 10-minute history rant on the entire history of the Levant region, which is what I guess academia calls the Palestine-Israel area, since he gave a whole 15-minute like history lesson on that. I was like, no, you can source your own photos. Because this went deep enough, I don't even know what's going on anymore. Oh, I don't even have Reputation Flourish. I forgot what tune I was on. So, honestly, that's about right. I think he started in 3000 BC. I did cut some of that. I think I don't want to diminish that. I'm just making fun of him, and he knows that I do. He knows that I make fun of him to my audience. I make fun of him to his face. Like, that's just our entire friendship, okay? Like, he's because he's like a Gen Xer, and we have like a weird friendship anyway. It's like, look, I just gotta be funny sometimes, you know? So I just like, it's funny. It's an, oh my god, okay, actually, I have something I should absolutely not show on stream, but I'm gonna do it anyway. So, there we go. It just, right there, a little pop-up for a moment. So, I made this in 15 minutes today, or more like 20 minutes maybe. So this is, so if you're curious who Eric is, you can go watch on my YouTube channel. He's in my most recent vlog, and he will be in my next video that I upload. So, Eric has a woman Andorian character named Simosh. Yeah, it's a pill bottle. It's not done very well because I can't draw for shit. Like, this was like what I could make in Photoshop in 5 minutes. My dream design for this would be if there was like the pear inside of it, or like maybe like pill capsules inside of it. But like I said, I can't draw for shit. And honestly, I didn't need to be spending time making this in the first place. Because this was such an obscure joke. But everyone who was there last night thought it was funny. But there was 4 players plus the GM last night, so Eric has a woman Andorian character named Simosh that is the ship's counselor, and Janelle Sky, that my character, her first name undercover is Nelly. So Nelly and Simosh makes Nymosh. And somehow we made 3 forbidden new pairings for Sky. I'm like, what? And the thing is, I didn't even make up all of them. But also, it's like, it's Eric's fault because he was running the game, and he chose to bring in none other than an Admiral Crusher. And I was like, oh yeah, this'll be funny, because like, is like, you're gonna tell me that like that at some point, like, Janelle Sky was not, like, Janelle Sky probably knows Riker, and so, therefore, she's probably infamous among, like, everybody who knows Riker, just cause, like, why not, right? You're around long enough, because everyone else is like, oh, you're the reason I went into medical, oh, I love you so much, Admiral Crusher, and then... Sky's just in the corner, like, hiding. She's like, oh no, fuck. But like, so it says Starfleet Pharmacy Nymosh, because the joke was someone said that Nymosh sounds like a drug name. So I said, bet. Take 1 blue and purple capsule daily, because Andorians are blue, and of course, Sky has purple hair. Most of the time, unless she's trying to fool somebody. May cause intentional stabbing, accidental telepathic implosion, desire to wear bondage gear, sudden obsession with black leather, and or death. Expires when someone goes too far. No refills. Seriously, no refills. And I was like, that's a note from the ship's chief medical officer, who didn't ask to be involved. Because another thing that happened is, I mean, Simosh was an NPC last night, but because we had so few, players, you know, the GM was nice to us and brought his character along to help us out a little bit. So, but, you know, we all know that Janelle Sky does not like any sort of psychologist in any way. She's like, no, they're always trying to analyze me. And they're like, no, they want to know all the trauma, and I'm tired of it. Because, you know, it's not like she's never been to therapy. I'm sure she's been to therapy, but things like keep happening, and, you know, over the centuries, you just kind of probably give up at some point. So she's like, hey, I hate to say it, but she's just like, oh, raw dog in life, like, I don't need any of y'all. So she really does not like the ship's counselor, and it's additionally funny because we had a previous ship's counselor that, like, she really didn't like, but, like, this one is, like, she doesn't like her in a funny way, like, because Simosh is not a normal counselor. Like, Simosh's idea of therapy is report to the holodeck for some, you know, Shantor. And I think the thing that I said that was probably the most iconic as Sky / her undercover identity was I would pay 6 bars of gold pressed latinum to stab you right now because Simosh was being a counselor. The temptation to draw the worst shit and just have it be someone on Nymosh. What? No, like I said, I will say, like, because, you know, when you're in a group and, like, you're trying to make funny things about people's characters, all in good fun for the roleplay, and then somebody, and if anyone wants to join in on, wait, is Reunion single player?
Be sure to give Neelix, for now, things are be sure to give Neelix, for now,
I don't know if Reunion is single player. Is it? It does not appear to be, so let's go. Why not? Anyway, so, basically, and I'm gonna transwarp there, I just have to get back to it. So, basically, Simosh is being a counselor, that's why she's that, and then the thing is, it got worse, because Simosh then, at one point, pulled out her whole ass dagger, like, sorry, you can't really see my arm, pulled out her whole ass dagger and just straight up stabbed her arm with a completely straight face and stared right into the eyes of Janelle Sky, and Janelle Sky is like literally like the face that's like the 2 eyes and the lips with the emojis, it's exactly that face in real time. Like, that's just done. Like, expands. Oh, it was terrible, but, like, the thing is, I was like, I'm so glad that someone's finally matching the energy, and, like, Eric's my pal, and it's not weird or anything. Like, we can make all the jokes we want, and no one's gonna say something, like, suspicious in a way that, you know, I'm gonna think, like, oh shit, I have to leave this group now, you know? Because I've unfortunately had that happen a lot. You can't always trust, like, nerdy dudes to be normal about anything. Eric being gay might be a factor, though. He's straight up a full-on gay dude, so, like, it's a little different. I mean, gay men are not exempt from, like, the harm they can perpetuate towards women as a whole. Cis women and trans women included. There's a lot of transphobic. Nobody gets a pass for being transphobic. Have to clarify that. But it's like, I just,
Voyager is under attack by the Kazon. Enemies are offline. Requesting assistance.
Okay. Oh, right. I'm in this ship. But, sorry, I lost my train of thought. But Yeah, basically it's like, I really love having my roleplay, like, my RPG group for tabletops and stuff, and I love that we all get along. So I just want to say that, like, I thought it was not possible to have, like, a group that I really truly vibed with.
Thank you for your assistance.
For TTRPG
We were en route to
specifically,
This
but there
base is
is hope out
populated by
there, everybody.
My ship
Then
mate
one
from
day
Lord
you might
Negus
find yours too,
joined
if you're
them
into
before
that
they moved to this
thing.
location.
Because
The
my problem is
Galaxians
just
have
like,
been
I
looking for a
love
new
I mean,
homeworld
obviously
for
I
quite
come
some
on here
time.
and I make like,
Now they have found one.
and you know, I make like all the dirty jokes
The
here,
Alliance is
right?
assured that the relocation of the Romulans will be
It's so
invaluable
wonderful
in this
to see
process.
someone from the Federation again. It's been Admiral Janeway. Of course, she certainly earned that promotion. Oh, you've come to help. How wonderful.
Wait.
But of course, Starfleet's always pitching in to help out, aren't they? Why, in all my years as ambassador to the Delta Quadrant,
I really don't want to listen to him talk
Just
forever.
find the
I can't do it. I forgot what I was talking about. Something about tabletop games. Oh, so I'm hoping that soon, I don't remember when the release date is, but supposedly, at least from what I'm seeing, it seems like the second edition of Star Trek Adventures is going to possibly fix a lot of the issues I had with it.
You made me.
Okay, I will say, when I comment on characters, I don't mean anything towards the actors, right? Like, they are completely separate for me. I mean, they have to be, because, I mean, when they do something shitty that's absolutely not in character, it doesn't mean the character's shitty. It's like, I honestly kind of hate, like, because, okay, I have to say this very carefully so everyone understands and does not misunderstand me. I hate the way that people will completely villainize Chakotay as a character because they don't like the actor. It's valid to not like the actor, and it's also valid to criticize the fact that Chakotay is not well written. However, I think that straight up declaring the character evil and, like, making comments that kind of, like, you know, they're kind of towing the line on what really could be seen as potentially racist. Like, it's like, look, obviously the character was not well done, but I think, like, there's some jokes that I've heard that I don't think are a great idea. Just because, like,
May I shake your
you
hand?
know,
If memory serves, that's how. Mr. Vulcan?
Mr. Vulcan.
Indeed. It is agreeable to see you again, Neelix.
What a
The
wonderful
seductive
surprise.
pose is
Come,
so
come, my
funny
friends, we have
during
so
scenes
much to
like this,
discuss.
I will say. But anyway, like I was saying, is like, I hate the way that, like, Greet Nelix. Oh, look, my favorite part. I just like, there's some things where I'm over here, I'm like, I don't
You
know,
look
like,
well, Neelix.
even though, like, he's not, like, the actor's not indigenous, you know, and so it's like, but at the same time, I was like, but the character was
As do
intended
you.
to be indigenous,
Family,
and I feel like
children.
making some jokes is
Being
kind of
here
not
has changed me
great,
for the
like,
better.
they could come off as, like, very easily, like, anti-indigenous, and I'm just like,
Indeed. This colony is an improvement.
why
on
are
the
you
previous
walking
one.
like a Borg slow?
Twice as large and
Just gonna
completely
wait.
updated. You should see the kitchen.
Twice as large. I'm sorry. I'll see myself out for that one.
But you still seek a new homeworld.
But yeah, it's like, look, I don't like Chakotay either. I'll be real. Like, I think he's kind of a
course,
creep.
children need sun and open skies.
But I will say,
A
like,
place
had
to
they
put
gone a
down
different
roots.
direction, had they gone a different direction with him, I might have, like,
What was that?
disliked him less. Like, my opinions, because obviously, like, it's not even an opinion
The
on
operations
the...
bay. Dexa was in there.
It's not even on, like, the, Sorry, I didn't want to get lost. It's not even on, like, an opinion thing for, to say, like, the character is not well written because they hired a fraud consultant, and that's been proven.
Dexa's fact. Please do something.
So, what the hell? Get out of here. Banned. Fired.
Dex is a little dizzy, but she'll be fine. I have this. Several of our systems
No,
are
it
malfunctioning.
was
Our communications,
funny.
environmental controls, engineering, and the control.
I really just don't like his close-up. I'm sorry. Okay, but, in happier news, rather than talking about how terrible Chakotay is, and why him being badly written really is not an excuse to be racist, I see so much stuff, and I'm not even talking about, like, I'm not even gonna bring up, like, the worst stuff I've heard, because I've seen some terrible stuff from, like, supposedly, like, safe space groups. I'm like, you know, hey, even though, what? Where's the repair kit? Oh, wait, what's that? Oh, did I go to the wrong zone? Ha ha ha. Wait. Oh. I went the wrong way. That was on me. I wasn't paying attention. I was like, oh, Chakotay. But no, I think, oh, you broke the console. Like, what the hell is this? Whatever. I will say, I did not realize that, I did not realize that Mukbara was inspired by Tai Chi a little bit. And so when I was doing Tai Chi, I thought of this emote. And I was like, oh my god, I just ruined Tai Chi for everyone. I didn't say it aloud. I did say it after. Luckily, okay, the person who taught me is a Trekkie, it's fine. Tai Chi? Well, you mean you don't know Tai Chi? Well, I mean, I didn't know Tai Chi until recently, so. But Tai Chi is a type of Chinese martial arts, but like, you don't do it for like fighting martial arts. You can do it like really slow for exercise. I don't do it the fighting way, you know? I can't see anything now. I feel like there should be another thing here. Did you blow it up? Oh, it's a break. Oops. I guess I have to... I'll go to team. LOL. Second floor. Where do you get to the second floor? I have not done this mission in a long ass time. Where is the turbo lift? Oh. Well. Guess it doesn't matter now. I'm lost again. Wait, well, I did see the reply of no, I gave it Nymosh. Help.
Thank you so much.
Yay. We have pleased the Nelix. Oh, let's talk to the chef.
Hello. I'm prepared.
I'm sure he's making something so...
Isn't Chef Jolak's great? He's a good friend, and his falata onion crisp is superb. We're traders. A lot of people have spices. But I bet Alex, Brexa, Wixon, and Maxon can help.
I haven't seen anyone like you around here before. You must be one of those visitors from... Ooh,
He's a
is
reliable
Jolex
guy.
cooking?
You might even say he's the mini
Jolex cooking.
Maxon likes his food spicy. I once saw him add amber spice to Paraka wings.
Hi there. Are you enjoying your stay in the Delta Quadrant? Is there... Certainly. I have a bottle of Rangonzo from my last...
Talaxians
Rangonzo?
are a warm and generous people.
Are they now? Wait, is the turbo lift in here?
Alex is like a mother to all the children here. She always has a bit of candy in her pockets for them.
Or was that before? We keep losing Neelix. And also, no, they should not let Sky cook. They really, really should not. Oh. Hey, that's not where we're going, though. We're at the chef. The chef is over here.
Oh, thank you so much. I'll save you a bowl of stew.
Oh, I love spicy food. To respond like Tuvok, pick the first option. Okay, who are we visiting now? So we go over here. And down, perhaps? Or... Oh, is this on the other level? There we go. Now I see. This is a small area.
I need to scan the route we'll take to the... by adjusting the sensor arrays.
Oh, Oh. Uh-oh. Oh, I screwed it up. Oh no! What does it want from me? Okay. Yay! Wait, why?
I can't
Anyway.
thank you enough for your help.
Oh, was it because
Guess it's
were
going to
we
be
both
fine.
doing
The
it and then
doctors say
it
she'll be
screwed it
up.
up?
I need
That's
to
probably what
return to
happened.
Voyager. We can return.
Okay, I guess we're done here. For now. I was wondering why it wouldn't just adjust. Fucking rude ass mission. What's going on? It's not loading. I blame Neelix, he wasn't also doing it at the same time. Okay, where are we just going to Voyager? Why are they all the way down there? What the hell, Tuvok? Oh wait, I guess we have Tuvok. Never mind.
Thank you for all you have done for the Talaxians. I believe that they will be a valuable ally to
Our ships are ready to depart. Are
right
you
now.
ready to depart for New Talax?
New Talax. Maybe. There we go.
Are you detecting the theta radiation spikes? Those levels have been normal and steady for weeks now. What could have happened?
What?
Theta radiation could mean only one thing.
The Stink Boys? Is that what we're calling the Malon now?
Unknown vessel. This site is claimed by the Malon. Go find your own dump site. Why?
I mean, I think they're a little more than stinky, I would say, but,
Unknown vessel. Why? I was here first.
There we go. Well, I was really close for that. Probably not the wisest choice. Given, the situation here. Ow, my fingies. In case y'all want to know, I don't recommend ripping press-on nails off. Though, I had to take off, I had like these beautiful, just like soft pink press-on nails on. And I only buy from like one specific brand because like all of the others I've tried are so flimsy. Other than like paying for custom ones, which I kind of don't want to do, because like then if like I break them or something, I'm like gonna feel terrible that I spent all that money in order for them to just break. But
Enough! You've ruined me.
sucks, doesn't it? Maybe you shouldn't go ruin everything else with your radiation things.
Oh, what can we do?
Clean up the radiation. Yeah, that's right. Radiation janitor duty. What a waste. I forgot that this had a cursed title. It's a little funny. I can't turn for shit in here.
Thank you so much for all.
Oops. Whee! But anyway, like I was saying, I had these like nice, like soft, natural pink nails on for like a whole week. And I was like, I could have made them last probably like 5 more days even. Because...
I'm surprised. Hopefully this won't amount to more than a
what
minor
does my build need?
inconvenience. If it does,
It
we'll
needs a
be
lot
ready
of
to take
things,
action.
let's be honest. What I need is the goddamn turn rate console. Really, any of these would help. Maybe I need to, and rather than try to upgrade that. Yeah, why not? We love being not weak and fragile.
It's been more than 30 years since Voyager passed through this region of space.
Oh, it's the patrol
But
mission.
the echoes of what
This'll be mildly annoying, most likely. Oh, I forgot to refine my dilithium. Not that I have that much, but... What does it want me to do for this one again? Oh, just wants wanted. Where is wanted? Or can I just... Never mind. I'm going to the patrol menu. Wanted. There we go. Are we, ready? Fighting the Kazon? Not quite the wide neck boys yet. But no, like I was saying, because like when I pulled off the nails, because I wasn't very gentle with them, because I was like, okay, so what happened though is I will be so pissed off if it's like a change in the material or something, because I've used these for years and they're like thicker and nicer than any other press-ons, because other press-ons, like if they go over the nail tip and they're thin, because press-ons, I wear press-ons so that they can be a little bit longer than my natural nails. Not too long, but you know. And it's like, if they go over the tip of my nail and they're the thin kind, they just like either pop right off or they end up tearing and they're less strong than my natural nail. I don't understand, but, so I get like these specific ones, but this one melted. Like, one of the nails straight up melted, like, and I don't know what I did. I was like, I woke up and I was like, what happened? Like, I was washing my hands and all of a sudden, I was like, wait a minute. Why is one of my nails melted? I don't know, I was like, I didn't think the heat was extreme enough here for it to melt plastic, but I could be wrong. But anyway, I had to take them all off after that, because if I didn't, I was like, well, what if it melts to my nail? Then we're gonna have a problem.
You will stand down and surrender to the Benton Guard.
I don't think they're gonna do that, actually. Just a thought. They don't seem to be listening to you. Space cop, dude. Hey, the Kazon said ACAB, am I right? I'm sorry. That was bad. That was not as funny as I thought it was. But it is true. That is what they said. They said, fuck off, Space Cop. Oh, I can't see my chat window over here.
Picked up a tight beam transmission on a new frequency.
He's mad he wasn't invited to Pride. I keep seeing that image go around of the drawing of Quark telling Odo no cops at Pride, and I was like, look, whether or not Odo is queer, which he probably is a little bit, whether or not he's queer, it's like, I don't think he's gonna be all that mad about missing out on Pride. Like, he's gonna be like, okay, cool, I don't have to come to this, like, disaster party. Like, makes it easier for me, you know? But also, he should be less coppish. Because, like, his arc did not end in him being less like a cop. It only ended in him, ended in him basically, like, going back to his people, but his people are so many levels of suspicious, you know?
We have the suspect in custody now, and we also apprehended a fair number of his associates.
Alright, let's go. I don't know, the Benthans kind of give me, like, straight energy, not gonna lie.
We've received a distress
just
call
a little
from the
bit.
USS Callisto.
You know what I'm saying. You can also fight them in TFO. Hey, let's go play the fuck the police TFO. I'm just kidding, but also I'm not. I'm kidding about playing the TFO. The fuck the police part, not so much. I forget that's a TFO, in all honesty. I have another skill? Oh, I just didn't notice. Yeah. Oh, shield drain resistance is probably more useful. Oh wait, that's not the right one. What is the right one? I guess that's not as fun. But it's fine. I still don't have Slipstream yet. And I didn't transwarp there because I was thinking, oh, I'll get my stuff done on the way, but then I realized it was really far. Hopefully this mission isn't too long, because I just realized what time it is. I don't think... Revelations isn't too long, is it? It's not like... Well, yeah, the VOD war come in, but it's not like... Because the Kobali missions are really long. Well... Is it the space battle, or is it the ground battle? Oh, there's lots of them, but... Okay, well, battle is less time than having to run around for, like, a long-ass time. So, well, I don't think it's longer than, like, 30 to 40 minutes, though, with 2 people. No, because you don't understand. Kobali missions take me like an hour each because I hate that zone so much. So if it's not worse than that, it's probably okay, in all honesty. I was like, I don't want to stop now, so I need something to do. Callisto.
This is 7 of 9, part of a Federation
oh, look,
research
it's
team
7 of
assigned to
9.
USS Callisto. My team and I were investigating this outpost.
Why are her
with
eyes
systems
giving
activated and destroyed the
anime
ship.
sparkle?
I am aware of your service record.
If they made one improvement to this mission, they should make it into Picard 7 so that she can wear a better, more stylish outfit.
Attention, trespassing and no
Anime 7 and anime character. I mean, you're not wrong there. They do both kind of give anime in this game, specifically. Damn it, I did forget there were Voth. I can't wait until I finally unlock some rep abilities. That's gonna make flying this so much better. Damn it. I don't know if you were close enough to get the Alliance thing.
You have violated the VOD facility and will be.
Everyone's talking at once! Okay. Wait.
Where are they going?
general distress signal for any ships in range.
Oh,
This
right,
is
it's
the
these
Terrain or a
guys.
spacefaring that is one possibility.
I know what mission this is now. I remember this vaguely. This tells you how much I just avoid Delta Arc. I'm like, nah, I'll save this for later. And then I don't go back to it. And it's not because it's bad. I like Delta Arc. It's just, sometimes I want the satisfaction of finishing things. And I feel like there's no real satisfaction in finishing things in Delta Arc. Because, like,
We have arrived in the
you're
Terrain
there,
system.
and it's just
Both
like,
ships are in combat, but they are...
it never stops. It never stops, ever. It's like 4 mini arcs in one. It was just like cracked open. Alright, it's these fuckers. Damn it. It's been a long time since I've been around the VOD war tactics. Aha! Alright, I'm back. Clicked the wrong thing. Yippee!
The Voth and whomever they are fighting are...
Your defense of the Terrain thieves will be your undoing.
The Terrain and Voth have a long-standing allegiance. The Terrain's exothermic nature makes them superior to the other.
Then you will be...
Oh, the Voth.
The surface of the Terrain...
What silly, what a silly group. Should I bring Suvek or should I bring Marshall? Wait, why is his hair bright blue? Oh, it's the flower crown. Oh my god. I had a jump scare for a moment. I think we should have Suvek. I think we should have him. He's funny. I can make funnier jokes with him.
The invaders attacked this facility, but
Oops.
they did not do significant
Wrong
structural
key.
damage. There was a firefight. One of...
Thank you. My name is Bellis. The ships
Bellis.
emerged from the underspace, and they were too
Stop
close for
shooting
our
everybody
defense.
when
The
we meet. What the
attackers were
fuck?
Vodwar.
Impossible. It cannot be the Vodwar. I would know. This is all my fault. When we first encountered the Vodwar, they were in the time we encountered them when I awakened them. My
Well,
analysis remains...
I've seen that
I'll go to
episode
the
in very
central
recent
tower and
times,
start the
so...
initialization sequence.
Oh, we gotta do the thing.
We had to
No
ally
further.
ourselves
I
to the
remember.
Terrain to escape the Vodwar. I blame myself for the Vodwar's return. It was a door best left unopened.
Oh, what's that? Is that the Vodwar support drone getting my support drone? Yep, that's exactly what happened. Alright, let's align some nodes.
No further hostile beams detected. My analysis of this node is complete. At first, you must access the AI subroutines. Next, you must charge the capacitive relays. Finally, you must align...
AI. And then... that thing. And then... align the main relay. That's what she said. See, my short-term memory's not completely shot.
Connection reestablished.
It could be worse. Alright. Oh.
Uplink established.
Got another one. I did not mean to hit the cover shield. I've been meaning to switch out cover shield for something else, because it's kind of... well, sometimes it's useful. Damn it. Like then. It would have been useful then if I would have gotten to it in time. Whatever.
When we first rescued the Vaudoir, we thought we could be allies.
That was very funny of you. I'm just kidding. No, we're not gonna make fun of Seven. But... it's giving I can fix him. It really is. Like, Voyager in that episode really was. They're like, no, it's... well, that might have happened on accident, but it's fine. I mean, I guess, yeah, have a positive attitude, but like, look, the second you found out what they really were, you were already fucked. Like, Voyager is such a wild show. Like, let's be real.
Whatever happens here, we must inform our superiors about the Vaudoir threat.
Alright, I have a ghosty. I forgot I grabbed the ghosty for Sky. It just felt right, you know? I'm just gonna get this turret to blast him over and over again. Oh, there's my anaphasic entity as a Vaudoir.
No further hostile beams. I have completed my analysis. First, you must launch the startup. Next, you must reinit. Finally, you must... Defense node online.
That's not mine. I just have this last one. And then, wait, then it was the kinetic dampener. And I already forgot the last one.
I have completed my analysis. First, you must... finally, you must establish...
Oh. Just the opposite of what I did earlier. Janeway and Paris are both deadbeat parents. I saw this thing on Tumblr that was like, they should have kept the salamander babies. And there was a, it was a gif of, Tuvok and Chakotay and all of the salamanders in the shuttle. I was like, no, in my heart, this is what happened. They just kept them in like their little science area somewhere and let them have a little tank and have a good time. Because it's so funny, because like there's one just like sipping aggressively on juice, like a juice box in the front. It's really funny. I love the little blinky light that the disco tricorder has.
Your team did an excellent job getting the defense nodes back online and realigned to the central. We'd be in good shape.
Wow. Start shooting at me already.
The Teray took control of underspace after the Vaudoir were defeated. Clearly, the Vaudoir object.
7, what the hell, in all honesty. Look, I get it, but... Well, okay, the thing is, technically she wasn't, okay. Technically she wasn't aware of the cheating, so it would be like sort of a different case. However, I don't blame the fiancé for leaving her because, like, what was he supposed to do? Like, wait, you know, especially when, like, they didn't know if they were gonna be back for 75 years or not. You know what? At what point is it a little bit weird to ask him to wait forever? Like, that point would have passed at some point. So I'm not gonna villainize Mark for leaving her. I know there's some people who are like, no, if it was true love. I'm like, no, I'm sorry, that's unrealistic. I am curious though. Like, I wonder if Janeway ever mentioned the Threshold incident to, like, anybody outside of, like, just reading the reports. Could have stolen a shuttle and tried his luck at a random wormhole. Or gotten himself killed. Now, that would have been an interesting plot, though. That could have been exciting for everyone, even if he just died straight up. Very interesting. I'm sorry. My mind's going to the worst places. Okay, here's another funny thing, while I'm shooting all these VOD. Someone in my group of Trekkie friends was, like, joking about playing Cards Against Humanity, and I was like, why joke? Let's do it. And I was like, well, not everyone has the sense of humor for Cards Against Humanity, because it's not just like having a sense of humor, because there's stuff in there that I really think is, you know, not actually funny, because, like, it's a little too dark. But... Oh, do we already defeat the final wave? That was not long. But I said I was, but the thing with Cards Against Humanity is, like, you also have to have a group where everyone, like, understands that, like, you know, it's like it doesn't leave the game. Like, you can't have people in there who, like, are going to, like, basically, like, create an issue. Because sometimes, like, I have unfortunately been in Cards Against Humanity games where, like, people will, like, somehow use the cards to, like, try to, like vague about people and their complaints about people, and it's kind of really strange. Like, I don't know, like, maybe it's a social awareness thing for me. Like, I don't even understand, like, what would possess you to think that was a good idea, and also, like, I don't know, when I'm looking at Cards Against Humanity things, the last thing I'm thinking about is anybody I know, you know? Like, how weird. But my thing was that I think that we should make a Cards Against Star Trek.
Interesting.
Because now that would be funny, and you cut down on the potential that somebody can get upset, which kind of is okay, because honestly, like I said, I don't love the jokes in Cards Against Humanity, but I also am like, I can understand, like,
I see.
We're not going to get personal about it.
Voyager could use your expertise again.
And again, it's only fun with the right group. It's why, like, I won't, like...
That would be acceptable.
Well, yeah, no, and that's the thing, is it's like,
we will take
because it's like, you get a lot of stuff like that, and, there's a lot of... And that's why it's like, because I've been thinking for years I'd want to do some sort of, like, Cards Against Star Trek, but I was like, I can't do it on here. Like, every time I have tried to play, like, a group game in good faith, like, every time somebody comes in and hijacks and starts using slurs. I'm like, and my thing is, like, you know, if, and also it's just like, you gotta have, like, because I feel like there are a lot of, like, social cues that I definitely lack. Like, look at me talking to my camera, and that is how I feel most comfortable talking, as, like, to myself, essentially. But, it's just, like, I don't know, there's some people where it's like, I look around and I was like, this is what I'm supposed to, like, be? Like, I'm this social awareness? I don't think it is, because, like, what the hell? Oh, the Voth mechs? That's cursed, but, I don't know, what can we call those that's, like, a thirst term? I don't know, we could call them... Maybe we could call them Mechanical Dinosaur Daddy. That would be cursed enough. I was like, how can I make them sound more sexy? You know what, I will try, maybe I'll try that out on some people unexpectedly tonight. No, you can't say Dino Daddies for the mechs. Like, it's Mechanical Dino Daddies, because the Voth, like, without the suit are the Dino Daddies. Get it right. But that's the other thing too, is like I have the sense of humor where I will say shit and I 100% like don't mean it, and I'm really careful to make it really obvious that I'm like not being serious. But also it's like if you're unserious all the time, it's like it doesn't matter, right? So for me, like, Cards Against Humanity works fine because like I'm like, nobody takes anything I say seriously anyway, unless I get, like, really serious. And sometimes I really have a hard time switching the tone when I get rambling, and then I'm like, oh shit, I hope everyone knew that wasn't serious, or I hope everyone knew that was serious, because I also tend to laugh when I'm uncomfortable, which is another habit that, like, I cannot break. And there were a couple times in, like, the video I was editing where I'm like, we are talking about the Vietnam War, and I was like, laughing at something in my head, and I was like, oh my god, no, this looks so bad. But I'm like, no, it's because I have this like laugh reflex when I'm uncomfortable in some things. And it wasn't like anything, I wasn't laughing at anything, it was just like there was something somebody said that was a little bit funny, and then like I continued it because I was like, it's not a fun topic to talk about. But like I said, it was really important that I get the video out. So hopefully next week we'll have my first ever Deep Space Nine and Real World Parallels video out. It will be very fun. If you see it, I will post it on my Discord and I'll post it on my other social medias. But like, if you see it, please share it, because it's gonna get censored by the algorithm hardcore, and I would like it to reach the Trek community. It's like my one ask. It's like, I like people to share my stuff anyway, but like, this one especially, because I just know it's gonna get pushed down even more than usual than my videos, because we weren't really careful about, like, you know, we didn't say things like unalive, we just outright said things. And I do that on here too, and then I wonder like why my channel doesn't grow. I was like, you know, but I'm sorry, on live stream there's things that just like, it's too much to keep track of, you know? But yeah, I think Cards Against Star Trek would be so funny. Maybe like I'll come on here and like share some cards, but I won't actually play it on stream. The only way I would play it on stream is if it was like vetted people only who have been in the Discord server for like a certain period of time and have signed up to play, not randos in the chat. And I don't know what the time limit would be. Maybe like if you've been in there for like a month or something, and you're, or maybe it's just like if you've been active and like we've conversed in the Discord, versus like if you're a lurker and I don't know what the hell you're doing in there. Something like that I think could work. But yeah, like open games of Cards Against Humanity, like I don't know what possesses people to think that was a good idea. I was like, you take a game like that, again, is already kind of problematic, and then you invite every random person on the internet in, like, that's gonna end badly. Again, it's like, again, it's only really, like, fun. Like, I would never play actual Cards Against Humanity on stream, because it's like, I just, like, it's not, like, that's not my brand of entertainment. Like, Cards Against Humanity is what you play when there's, like, alcohol involved. Like, and again, you're with people, like, you know and trust, because, like, honestly, I used to, like, back in college, I would just go to random people's, alcohol-induced fun times, and yeah, some of that would be like, oh, we're gonna play Cards Against Humanity, and I'd be sitting there, and then, like, within 5 minutes, I was uncomfortable, and I was like, I have to leave, but, like, I can't, because I'm still intoxicated. And I was like, I don't want to get, like, murdered on my way back trying to walk across the campus or anything. So, yeah, it was a whole thing. Because it's like, that I had that happen a lot, and so now it's like, you know, just bold to try to do that on the internet, and just bold to play Cards Against Humanity with anybody, just random. Like, it's like, there's a certain level of, like, trust. It's kind of like how, you only play Cards Against Humanity with people you like. You never play Monopoly with people you like. See, get it right. Yeah, it's a little funny to me. But okay, like, still, like, I still get salty over the time that my family played Star Wars Monopoly, and there were a lot of dick moves, and I'm still salty about it, and this was like 8 years ago, I swear. Yeah, I don't bring Monopoly to parties. Again, with the right group who's, like, not too competitive, but, like, it is by nature, like, a competitive game. It's a good commentary on, like, capitalism, too. It's like, look, this is what the world is actually like. Like, anyway. No, let me read a few of the cursed ones that I did think of, because I had a list. Because the other thing, too, was I said, I was like, if I put in the effort to printing out a Cards Against Star Trek game that is tangible form, I'm gonna put some stuff personally for our characters on there, too. So, like, if you have any recommendations for Janelle Sky cards, and of course I'll have to adapt them a little bit depending on what point we are in our story, because there's, like, only, like, a quarter of the crew actually knows what's up. That, like, she's undercover, so the reveal still hasn't happened yet, and it's been 2 more months since I said, I think it's happening! Yeah, it hasn't, for realsies. It's kind of funny, though. I'm just waiting for somebody to accidentally stumble, like, upon it. Okay, let me read. It says, I also found someone was trying to do a Cards Against Star Trek on Reddit, and I was like, I could steal some of these ideas, too. But, okay. This is exposing myself so much, but my brain for canon ones, for Trek canon ones, went to, one of them has to be, like, one of the cards has to be Garrick's Lizard Cock. It just has to. It has to be that. So I don't know if I want to explain this one, really, but one of the ones that I came up for our, like, campaign group is it's another one of Eric's own characters for our, like, prequel campaign. There's a reason it's a prequel, and it's so funny because, like, half the group doesn't know. Some have figured it out. Oh, it's so funny. They don't know Sky is in both campaigns. They're over here, they're like, wow, are all the Nixaloids just terrible fucking people? And I'm like, well, that's for you to find out. So apparently there's, like, I don't know, maybe look this up, maybe don't. Apparently there's something in the military known as a sock party, and, certain characters keep making jokes about doing it to people on the Utopia Planitia adventure, and I'm just like, interesting. I'm like, I am even more suspicious of what goes on in the U.S. military now. You put a suck. Oh, if only. See, my brain went to an even worse place than what it is. Supposedly, it also can be called a soap party because it's filling socks with bars of soap and beating somebody with them. And that's the short version. The way that these ex-military people also tell it. Yeah, it's a whole thing, and I was like, I'm sorry, this is no offense to the men in the chat. It's no offense to the men in the chat. It's no offense to anyone who is, like, any man. It's no offense to any of you, but I have never heard something in my life that is so much, like, cisgender man energy other than sock party, where you beat people with a sock full of soap. Like, what? And I'm like, why? It's like, oh, well, it's when, like, they do something. I'm like, okay, but, like, why? Literally, why? There's no reason. It's cause, I mean, the long story short is that the military screws people up. And of course, like, my ex-military friends will be the first to tell you that the US military does a lot of screwed up things. And so, like, you know, they kinda, do some of this because, you know, why not at that point? Because the military does prey upon people, and people get in there young, and yeah, if you put a bunch of 18 to 25-year-old men, you're gonna get some weird-ass ideas! Also, we have a Rigelian hypnoid aboard that was rescued from one of our past adventures, and they didn't want to return him to his homeworld, so he now lives with us, and his name is General Asmodeus Custard. So I think General Asmodeus Custard just needs to be a card of his own. And then we found him in a vat of Saliki Custard, so one of the cards has to be a vat of Saliki Custard. And I didn't like a lot of the ones that I saw on Reddit, but I did see a couple of real winners. There was telling Spot that he is a good cat and a pretty cat. General Custard has committed. No! Okay, wait, actually, I'm stealing that one for one of the black cards. General Custard has committed. Oh, I'm sorry, that's a good one. And then there's, you know, Garrick is lying if he's blank. Miles O'Brien will suffer next by blank. And then some of the most fun ones. Odo shape-shifted into a walrus. I was like, thank you, Reddit, for some of these. Others, I'm side-eyeing all of you. Like, I get that it's supposed to be a little bit edgy, but, like, come on now. Some of this is, like, a little much. And some of these are so specific, too. Like, being forced to watch as Quark slowly and sensually licks a bottle of root beer. Like, I have questions of why that particular image with the Bajoran occupation start going too far. Probably not, just because, like, even though it's based off of real life, it's not like actual real life, so I think it would be significantly better than a lot of the cards that are in the original Cards Against Humanity. I don't know, see, like I said, the other thing too is, like, the Cards Against Humanity is also, like, if there's not, I also have to make sure that everybody in the group is not, like, a white supremacist, and of course, like, not being anti-Semitic is included in that, because, like, if sometimes people will tell on themselves based on, like, you know, when everyone else stops laughing and then there's one person who just continues to laugh at, like, the absolute worst possible thing you could have put down in Cards Against Humanity. You know what I'm talking about! Other cards include the Ghost Candle. Again, these were, I found these on Reddit. Will Riker's Sex Drive, Q with a Bong, Rising and BDSM, like, I'm sorry, this game could be gold, and, like, I wish I could share it on stream, but I'm like, maybe I'll share the cards and be like, y'all can go do this on your own. I'm not gonna be responsible for being anyone's parent on my live streams, cause, like, nah. Because the thing is, it's like, sometimes, because, see, the thing is, it's also all about if you play things to be actually funny or if you play them to be, like, the most offensive thing you could possibly put down. It's like, no, you gotta be funny about it. Like, don't put down an offensive card just because you have it, you know? Like, you have to get creative. This concludes my Cards Against Humanity rant. Yeah, stay safe, everybody. Don't do what I did in college and think you can just play any game with anybody because you want to have friends. There are some things that are not worth having friends for, and there are some people that you don't want as friends. It is better to be alone than friends with, like, you know, a group of approximately 10 white supremacists in college. It is better to be alone, trust me. The Charon. I was like, what's that? That's the species from Let That Be Your Last Battle. You know, that's another episode that I think everybody needs to watch right now. I even thought about making that my next video, but actually, okay, I'll continue this discussion in my Discord, but once I release my Deep Space Nine, occupation sort of summary video, do you think next we should tackle, the police system and Odo? Like, the real world issue being the police system, the, in-universe one mostly being, like, focused on Odo, and the title, All Constables Are Boneless, as the meme groups say. I think that would be an interesting one to do, and also but also I'm like, that's another, like, really highly controversial one, and so I don't know if I want to do something a little bit less, like, out there, like, maybe doing, like, the, what's the other one? Maybe doing something about, like, you know, gender or queer identity or something. Like, not that those are light topics. None of them are light topics. Especially if we, like, stick on, like, Deep Space Nine for a while, like, they're gonna all be a little bit dark and heavy, but, like, you know, I prefer discussing, like, queer identity because, you know, you can kind of put a little bit of a positive spin on it as opposed to, like, hey, here's all, like, the worst things that Odo did and why, like, people who defend his actions are kind of the worst. Because, like, it's not... He did so much shit, and I was like, look, the character side, he's a well-written character. He's a great character. But as a person, he's kind of shitty. He just is. Like, honestly, the only thing that he has going for him is, like, the Quodo dynamic is, like, absolutely hilarious. Because it's funny, because, like, Quark is not... Even though Ferengi are technically, like, a minority in Star Trek, they're not written as a minority role. They're written as the rich American capitalists. So that's not an oppressed group that they're, like, taking on, you know? So it is funny when basically the billionaire gets held accountable by the police. That's the only time it's funny. Like, otherwise, Odo's a kind of a dick. Like, let's just face it. He did a lot of bad shit in the occupation, and I love the character. I wish they would have let him sit more in his, problems. And that's why I was like, it would be such a good video, you know? But, like, I also just, like, I don't know. It's also, like, because it's like, of course, if we talk about the police system and we start comparing Odo, it's like we have to talk about police brutality, and that's not it's not an easy topic to tackle. And of course, it's like, as like a white person, like, I don't feel comfortable being the sole voice on that. That's why I have a panel of people. I mean, we have varying things. I mean, the panel's not all white either. I should also clarify that. You'll see. We have a diverse group, but, like, you know, it's a diverse group for Utah. Utah's not very diverse, unfortunately. So, yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, he's the perfect actor to have been doing that role as well. Like, obviously, my things with Odo is not that he's not well written and not that he's not played amazingly. It's that Odo did shitty ththings, and not that they should have redeemed him. I'm not saying they should have just given him a free pass, but I feel like they did kind of give him a free pass by not, like, they had, like, a redemption episode where he was supposed to be taking accountability, and then he didn't really sit in that accountability. Because, like, it came, like, until season 5 that we really saw, here is an actual mistake Odo made, and it is coming back to haunt him. I swear that was in, like, season 5. And then what? He gets with Major Kira in season 6? Like, he gets rewarded for it, basically, like, not that long afterward. Like, the timeline was a little bit weird. But yeah, we talked about Section 31 because the thing is, see, because I view, this is an interesting debate, because I view, like, Section 31 is, like, the most dysfunctional of the intelligence agencies, because it's kind of like, I kind of see it as, like, a sort of, like they're some sort of, like, American group, like the CIA or something, but honestly, like, probably less functional than that, because, like, honestly, I refuse to believe that the Federation has the most efficient of the organizations, because we've seen it that they're not. Obsidian Order always has, like, one step ahead, and Tal Shiar always has one step ahead of Section 31 most of the time, except for Sloan, because he's nutty. Like, he's his own person. But it's like, I just feel, like, I view Section 31 as, like, again, like, kind of like the least threatening of them. Like, obviously they're still bad, but it's like, I view them kind of as, like, the fucked up group that, like, can't really get things done, which to me kind of, like, just feels like the US a little bit. I'm sorry, but then, another point that was recently made to me was that, you know, if you view Section 31, like, you can put Section 31 also, like, if you compare it to, like, what's it called, Mossad, which is Israeli intelligence, man, then that gets interesting, but then it's like your mind starts to get blown, because you're like, no. Mossad is the Obsidian Order. So they're the ones who are getting all the shit done. They're making people disappear, and no one even knows they're doing it. And they do it. It's not like they do it in complete secret. It's an open secret, but they just let these things happen. And I was like, oh my god, my mind is just... I was like, I'm ascending in the amount of, like, connections there are here to real life stuff. It's like, it just, I will end on this because I need to stop rambling, but my thing is just like, there are so many real world connections you can make with Deep Space Nine. The media is literally, like, trying to, like, screaming at you to please, like, pay attention to the real world and the issues around you, and yet still people are like, hee hee, it's about aliens. No! Star Trek is not about aliens. Star Trek is about life. Star Trek is trying to teach you a life philosophy through, like, allegory and metaphors. That's what Star Trek is. And so that's why it's like, and it's like, and you know, sometimes it is about aliens, and sometimes we can have a little bit of fun, and I'm not saying that, but, like, if you watch Deep Space Nine and never, ever even crossed your mind that, like, the Bajoran occupation had real-life parallels, then just, what are you even doing? Like, watch the show again, please. Like, I mean, obviously, because Deep Space Nine's not subtle either. Like, it's probably one of the least subtle of all the Treks. Like, it's so overt that they couldn't have made it in 2024. And that's why I think, look, the fact that they couldn't have made it post 9/11 is all the more reason we should all watch it. We shall study it. But yeah, people have called Starship Troopers pro-fascist. It's kind of like the people who say that, like, Star Wars, like, validates people to, you know, be a Nazi or something. I'm like, if you get that out of it, you look, like, did you not understand the Empire was supposed to be the bad guys? You weren't supposed to want to be like the Empire? And I'm not saying you can't have humanizing things. Like, I love that about Star Trek. I love that they humanize their villains. But that doesn't mean you should go and do what they did. Like... I think there's a disconnect there, and I'm not saying you even have to know all the things, like, but it's like, you know, at least trying to have some understanding for your fellow humanity. I feel like if every Star Trek fan really thought critically about the media they were watching, I do think that we might have less fandom fights. We just might have, like, a little bit less bullying and nastiness in the Star Trek community if people actually sat down and thought about what they watched, but a lot don't. They're like, oh, I want to be like Captain Kirk and get all the green ladies. No. Anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I do have some clearance prints up in my Ko-fi shop. If you would like to check those out, please help me fund my next merch order, because I have to order a lot of merch for my next in-person event. And yeah, I'm trying to clear out my print stock so I can get the new stock. And hopefully I'll be doing a summer shoot for some of those photos, but not yet. So, Thank you so much for watching, and maybe I can find somebody to raid. Usually there's people on Fridays. That's why I switched to this day, but we'll see. Anyway, bye everybody!